Hi guys, my name is Morgan and my before word is fake. I grew up in a Christian environment and I was involved in a lot of things in my youth group's ministry, and I was a leader, and I thought that when I was going to college I knew exactly what I was going to do. I wanted to dive headfirst into a ministry and go to a church every Sunday and just get really involved and pretty much just keep up what I've been doing my whole life. And as soon as I came to school, I started going to Cru, and I really enjoyed it. But then I met this guy, and I thought he was really cool. He was older, he had a crotch rocket, and I ended up doing things with him I never thought I would do. I started drinking, and I eventually had sex with him, which is something I never thought I would do before I was married. And every time I would go home, I would tell my parents about how awesome I was doing. I was going to Cru, and my classes were going okay and everything, and I was just totally pretty much lying to them because I really wasn't doing that great. And then I went home for Christmas break, and my parents were like, okay, Morgan, we know about your tattoo. We know that you've been drinking. We're not idiots. We know that you've been lying to us. And they called me a hypocrite, and that just really cut me deep because my own parents thought that I was a loser, pretty much, is what I thought. And so I decided that when I was going to go back to school for the second semester that I was going to completely change, and I was going to be more Christ-centered again. And then I didn't. I basically just got another group of friends that did all the same things that I was doing first semester. And then in May, Michelle Mailer asked me to be a crew leader for the upcoming year, and I was like, okay, well, obviously I've been deceiving her too, because she must not know about all these things that I've been doing, and if she knew, then I wouldn't be asked to be a crew leader. And I went home for the summer, and I was surrounded by all the people that I grew up with again, and I was back in the church groove, and my life definitely became more Christ-centered. And at that point, I was certain of who I was, and I didn't have to hide things from my parents or anyone anymore, and I just knew what God's plan was for me. And as I came back from my sophomore year of college, things weren't exactly super easy because I still wanted to hang out with those friends and everything, but I just knew that being involved in Cru and just diving headfirst and making better friends that everything would be a lot easier. And I just have found that spending more time with Christ has made my life so much better, and I encourage you guys to do the same.